Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis for our Philippines campaign. Now, remember our last episode? We had finished up our first war with Kutai, which definitely won't be our last, in which we got 4 pieces of the good old Southeast Asian puzzle. We finished off Sulawesi here, getting their Palopo. We finished the modern Filipino archipelago by getting Palawan from them. We have a chunk of Borneo, cutting them in half by taking Parakin here. And thanks to our buddies Lanzhang, we have a toehold here on the main Asian continent in Vijaya with a fort even. This is actually our first fort, not counting the capital fort. So we might actually start being able to get some help our army tradition at least not die so much. Obviously, we need to get some more forts to help that up, but, you know, that's at least a start. Now, there is one thing that I would like to address before we start, and it's actually a thinking, not a concern. First off, I would like to say it's been amazing with this series. This has to be my most wholly successful series I've ever done, and I'm really happy. I know I gushed about this in the update video, but I want to actually go on here during at least one of my series episodes to say thank you for everybody who's tuned into this. I know I struck a really happy chord by deciding to run the Philippines here on this run, and the fact I've gotten so many Filipino subscribers is just, you know, obviously that's amazing. I do hope that you guys do enjoy my videos enough to continue, even if I don't do all of my series in the Philippines, and that you might even like want to check some of the backlog. It's mostly L5R. It's mostly wow, that's another game I've played. It's mostly EU4 right now, but I am going to be coming back to like say Okami and doing a couple of other things in the future. But I do want to address that I obviously have a great Filipino fan base thanks to this series, and part of that, of my first episode that nearly has 1,000 views. Holy jeez, 1,000 views in almost a month. I mean, I know that's pittance compared to say like a Markiplier, but for a small-time creator like myself who is happy that I just cracked 50 subscribers, whoo-wee, 1,000. Quite a bit. So, I actually have gotten a couple of interesting tidbits here as part of the commentary. In that, I have some pronunciation guides, actually. I want to actually, run over them really quickly because obviously I've kind of burned through them, and this is going to be the 17th episode. So I may not actually be focusing too many more on the home islands, but I would at least like to acknowledge the thankful commentary on that. First off, obviously we're not the Philippines because we're in the 1530s, and Spain will not now land on our shores, but we are the southern kingdom of Maguindanao. Now, I have been advised by the great, it's a XXX Sky Viper, XXX. In Filipino tongue, you always emphasize the first syllable. Obviously my American tongue, I'm going to mess with a lot of the vowels, but I at least want to try and see if I can get this right. What it looks like is looking over this, Filipino does share a lot of Japanese, which makes sense due to the long trading history. And what I mean by Japanese is how they handle vowels. They tend to have just one sound in all words, that kind of thing. So it's consistent. So A as in apple, E as in like tell, I like in still, O like in on, and U like in June. So I'll definitely try my best to work on that. So it should be like, so I'm sorry, it's Maguindanao. So we already in that. the kingdom of Maguindanao. We took over, which I think I got that as Butuan. Our biggest rival, of course, for a long time was Tondo, and these are, of course, ones that they have said I've gotten right. It's there is the ancient lands of Cebu, or Cebu, actually. I'm sorry, Cebu, and up here was it's a I'm sorry, Pangasinan. Pangasinan. And let's see, I think I've got one more. I got right. I mean, they said I got Luzon right because that's, of course, due to the Japanese. Now, it could just be. Now, I'll admit I have a upper palate issue due to fake teeth, so I could have sworn I said Madjas correct, but apparently I got a lot of G's in there, so I do apologize. So it's Madjas. Well, Madjas is around here, but actually, I think that was. Oh, that's right. That was this former country. It was Madjas, not Magyas. I might have said Magyas at the beginning, but you know, I want to fix that. And of course, that's well, it's and the current capital of the Philippine country, and. Okay, and an important distinction. If you're trying to go to even now, it's apparently Manila. You don't say the A, you don't pronounce the A, or at least emphasize the A, so it's Manila, not Manila. So if you're going to the Philippines and want to visit their capital, you would be going to Manila. All right, but that's like I said, because due to the point of where we're in, that we're expanding out, I wanted to at least address some of those and try and work on my pronunciation because, hey, I might come back. I might come back to some of the islands and talk about things. I mean, there's, of course, a few things that have islands that... I mean, Luzon Island hasn't been completely finished in its... Let's calm down here. Luzon Island hasn't been finished in its colonization, as well as 3 of the bits here. And, but like I said, I do appreciate. I mean, obviously, I've got new people who are enjoying this because of the focus I am bringing to the Philippines. And of course, I should thank Paradox again for deciding to do the pre-Spanish Philippines as a 1444 start. That they are no longer just a land to exploit and colonize. They're still a land to exploit and colonize, but at least you'll actually have the natives there as an actual country instead of colonial natives to spend 35 points and murder just to get them out of your way. Like I've been doing, of course, but you know. So, like I said, I wanted to address that first because I thought it was really cool. I definitely appreciate my watchers and my subbers, and thank you once again to let's get your name right. Triple X Sky Viper Triple X. I know, probably just Sky Viper. Hey, look, I'm in my mid-30s. So I remember why the triple X's and all sorts of other things are in there. So I'll just say Sky Viper. Thank you very much, Sky Viper, for the pronunciation. I know I probably still botched it. Hey, look, I'm an Oregonian. We yell at people when they say Oregon, so I completely understand. And I'm definitely aware that my pronunciation is not exactly the greatest. Alrighty then. So, let's get on with the episode today. Spent about 10 minutes talking about that, but that's 10 minutes of stuff that you may not get from most other Let's Players. I definitely want to try and, this is I'm the Professor Coyote here, so it's a good teaching moment. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start in on Kumai. Let's see, 1538. So we've got 8 years to start building spy networks around here. They are allied with Pegu and Kutai. So so we're not worrying so much about Pegu. It's the Kutai issues. Whatever. We are again 8 grand in the hole as far as the manpower, and I remember now. We were just chilling out here on here in Shikoku, watching Ming beat the absolute tar out of Japan for what perceived slight, I do not know. The ledger said it was just a war. They couldn't possibly actually get a claim. So my theory is they're trying to get them to give them gold or become a tributary, but I don't think they can since they're a tributary with Ainu. So it could just be the AI went bug nuts, and we're benefiting from that because as long as Japan keeps getting beat down and they don't have so many armies, that means we can finish off Ouchi. Yes, Ouchi! No, Ouchi in our sweet time, and basically finish our hold here on Chikuzen and Tsuo, and go from there, because if we can get those two, that's what? Nice. Yeah, it's 26 development. Hey, Kutai now made us their rival. Well, gee, that was kind of time. I think we've got enough claims on them, and that one doesn't even okay, that one goes away at 53, not 33. It looked like 33 there. Okay, so our truce. Speaking of the truce with Ouchi, we could take them on now if we wanted to. So let's spy network them. I wouldn't think they have any other ally other than... Yeah, they've only got Tsutsui here as a buddy. So, whatever. Okay, so it looks like the war... Yeah, it looks like the war with... Okay, so that's exactly what I thought. So Ming, not only did they split off Ainu, which actually could help us in the future. I think we've got a slot. Do we have a slot still? We don't have a slot. Okay, so Ainu would be willing to beat us with... They're allied with Korea, which is actually good. That puts a pressure here on Japan. But Japan is being... Now, here's the downside. They're a tributary state of Ming now, which means they could actually go after us without Ming shielding us. But Ming beat the ever-loving snot out of them. I don't even think they have a military anymore at this point, currently. They have 12. Okay. Now, we are beating them on force limit, but not manpower. They do have a manpower, so we got to keep an eye on this. And go from there. We're just under 7 in the hole, which is fine. So, we might need to keep a few irons in the fire, and might even, instead of focusing on Kutai for a little bit, start seeing if we can put some claims on Japan. Pacific, which should get us the rest of these islands here. Yeah, I think we... Oh, wow, we can colonize Hawaii at this point. I don't think we can actually colonize. Can we colonize the Aleutians? They are out of our range. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, what we could probably do is do the Kuriles and then hop from there, because the Kuriles are definitely... Yeah, we don't have any colonists. Okay, so that's the plan. We're going to have to turn on Japan really quickly. They're not allied with anybody right now, but they could. They have 100% desire. So they might tell Ming to go pound sand. Or they might decide to turn on us. So we're going to have to hope that manpower goes really quickly. And in fact, what we're going to do now, I think, is recall some more troops, because these guys are 8, 3, and 3, so if we cut them in half, it should give us enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we take another 7. dump them up here in Japan. And these guys keep drilling. Just keep drilling. Just keep drilling. And if we can get some more army, you know, it may not be enough to deal with Hindu zealots, but we'll see. We gotta actually roll them off almost. Okay. We want to put a penal colony in Garantalo. Well, we could. I mean, all that does is just unrest and ups the silver increase. The unrest basically goes away pretty quickly. So, sure, why not? Speaking of Hindus. Okay, that's going to clear 32. So next year. And we had our plan here. We're going to up the Diplotech to 8. We can almost up our Miltech to 10. And that might be something we need to do anyway. Ooh, spices in our penal colony. Nice. Okay. We're not going to take one of those yet because I'm thinking Japan. Ooh, they got peasants. Perfection. This might be the time that we roll over at least Ouchi. If not Japan itself, I think. Okay. Come on, we're about ready to put a... Okay, the ungradable natives. They did stupid things. They're about to eat another... Huh? They didn't need too much on their own manpower at Tron. Just about 200, I think. Oh, yeah, we only lost about... Okay, 400. So that's not bad. That actually gets us... Oh, we're at 5,000 manpower to go now. That's fine. Ming wants diplomacy because they notice we're getting diplomacy. Boo! We need that diplomacy. No, we don't need to protect trade here. Explore, explore to your heart's content. We'll go to the Western Indian Ocean. Okay, so I don't think we can colonize Hawaii yet. Nope, we're just a bit far out of that. Ooh, one ferocity after we beat the snot out of him. Speaking of Diplo, looks like we might have to lose some of that Diplo. Can't really afford the stab hit again. Boo. Speaking of things, how is our institution? Nowhere near anywhere, right? Okay. Well, we could put some more here in Lanao. Oh, no. It was the capital. 24%. It's stalled. Woof. Okay. Might put some of those military points in at least a little bit. Let's see, that'd be 80 points. Okay. That puts us at 32% towards the Renaissance. I mean, we are trying to run towards the Renaissance to finally start making some points. How are we on military? We're at 9. Pretty sure Ming's at 10 now. Yeah. Japan's at 9 now, so we don't need to worry about that. Korea's at 9. So, okay, here's what we do. We're going to throw a few more. Bing, bing. And there we go. Now we're starting to run into the issue with Mandate of Heaven with Ming getting all run away. Because now they've passed us in military. I just wanted to put a few points to try and get that the institution jump on them. I know that may not be great, but you know, we'll see what goes. That's just local goods, right? Alright, still bleeding money like it's coming out of our eyeballs, but that's the best we can do. Alright, the missionaries are almost done. We've got a few more months. We're up to 17-2. Japan is... Yay, they're gone to admin again. Oh, that's good. Okay, they actually, looks like they can't even handle their own rebels. That's good. You're probably dead. How many points do you have? What can we fit? Okay. Okay, so we can fabricate here on Ouchi now. Or Ouchi. Ouchi. And we can actually fabricate on Kumai. Kumai. Okay, but it's that one on Japan that we need to start pressing. We need to press it. We need to press that button a lot. So potential unrest or tax modifier. I think we'll do the tax modifier. And the flu. Yay for the flu. We don't need the unrest right now. Already at 70%. We don't have hardly anybody in there. Come on, let's do that. Hurry it up. Probably should speed up. We'll go to speed 4. Okay, now. Yeah, sure, whatever. It gives us prestige. I don't know why the share maps of Japan, but you're Ming. Oh, well, I guess I'm the only one exploring. Okay. Let's do Eastern. That'll clear this. So that'll be quick. Alright, we are. Yay! Boo! Oh, big boo. That's a big bada boom. Well, the Japanese guys are dealing fine. I know I lost. That's why we're moving here. Dang you, Kutai separatists! Didn't even see them. They came out of nowhere, really. Alright, guys, you're making us waste a whole bunch of manpower on you mooks. Boo. You know, we almost got our manpower back, too. Almost. We could have actually done something with it. It would have been great. We could have put it to use, I don't know, dancing. Dancing and singing. Bah! Oh, well. Yeah, that's gonna make them not happy. Okay. Well. Dancing and singing, making everything all okay. So another 10. Oh, base tax in Mahe. Even though... So that only helps other people. Where is Mahe? Nope. 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 Oh. We are way too far away from Marchwest, and these guys, these are almost the holy grail of of African colonization, because there's no natives, and if you get Il Bourbon well, there's 22 right there with no natives to worry about. Oh, did they rename it? I think they finally did. That used to be Diego Garcia. But they finally, I guess, given it its original name? Halavai? Halhavai? Interesting. We can't quite land on that either. I could have sworn we took the increased colonial bid. We did, but it's not doing much. That's something we haven't been doing either, is promoting, but we don't really have the cash to do much with them. Okay, let's clear this really quickly. I think this is almost your last exploration. Alright, let's put you back in Japan. Getting close again. We're back to 3,000. That's only less than 10 months. No, well, no, that'd be a year. It'd be a year to finally break even. Yep, I thought so. Okay, so it looks like you're done for now. Where'd you go? Time for you We go protect trade. Because you ain't gonna circumnavigate the close. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so you need 9 to at least try that, so. Okay, used to be. You could try it no matter what. Must have fixed that recently. Okay. What makes money? Canton. No, no, assault crisis. Well, that's actually bad with the production going down. We're getting cheaper. Okay. Hi, Ming. Are you going away? Speaking of things, what is Japan's... Oh. Japan is at 25 troops, it looks like, so far. Perfect. That means you might technically be able to go... Yeah. Okay, now, let's take a thought here. Australia is still technically ours for now, but if we want to hop the Indian Ocean to grab that brass ring of tasty, don't think we can go there. 381. Can we go there? We can go to Cocos. All right, we're going to do Cocos because we don't have to worry about anything. I know the plan was to go to Alaska, but we can't really do that for right now. And this provides a more tantalizing ability to grab into here. Plus, it'll help our exploration. No, waste more manpower. Hey, we're seeing positive manpower again. Actually, speaking of money, how is our corruption? Okay. Our corruption's doing great. Oops. Okay, can we get any of that? Ah, I totally forgot about our spy networks. Okay, let's put one in... Let's just put one down here. We can easily take these guys because it's blocked off. But here's the decision we need to make. Go after Japan, which I don't think Ming's going to do anything because... Oh, our theologian died. That's not good. That was our... That guy keeps us not... pissed off. But it won't matter. Oh well. We'll save some cash. We'll save some cash for right now and hope these don't go up too much higher. Naval Race versus Masha Pete. That's fine. Oh yeah. We were going to see... Yeah, Ming won't help us against Japan because, yeah. Silong Zhang won't either. Why are we showing that we've got... Oh no, do we still have... Okay, we've got the marriage with Ming. Okay. So, here is the thing. We could go after Japan. We probably should go after Japan right now. They've got 25k, but they've got not full manpower, but quite a bit of manpower. The fact they're 25 even tells me that they're done filling up their army for now. So they've got 25. At least from what I'm seeing, they don't have any more peasantries to deal with. So that might be there. Oh, we have finally reached even on manpower. So we are at our even thing, which is, yeah, that's really what even means, Professor. Let's see. Actually, we could take the ones off of Tarkin because we don't need to worry about them much anymore. Woo! We can invest in Diplotech. Great. Okay, that puts us Diplotech 8. Diplotech 8. I think this was just boats. I don't think we got any benefit. We got a little bit of naval morale. Whoopee. We got a little bit of trade range. That's actually good. And a max promoted culture, which we could think about promoting Sulawesi, but we don't have any Diplo. Okay, now we probably should have people there in Vijaya. So let's put these 7 down here, because these ones are suppressed for now. Actually, they're not even suppressed. They're just... The friendly troops is 1.75, so they're not going to get too much higher anyway. I think that must be Brunei separatists. Okay. So we're going to take you guys, drop you off. Yeah. Yes. It's sad, but we needed it. Just to keep these guys, because the Champani separatists are getting a bit feisty. And it's all Japanese separatists all the way down. Okay, so I think what we do is we go here, pick 2 guys up, we pick that guy up, and then we dump them all in Japan. And then start building up to our force limit. Actually, how close? We're almost done. You know what? Let's take the risk. Let's take the risk. Because we need to start setting up against Japan, because that's our next war, I believe. Just because, well, we missed the opportunity, but we need to take it with the Ming shield compromised. Because we had our Ming shield. That's what I'm going to call this, the Ming shield. Yep, and that's what I thought. That would clear, which is good. We can take Miltech 10, which we desperately need. It puts us even with... puts us up on Japan, which is actually great. It puts us even with Ming. Do we have anybody... We have... No, how is the inflation? Okay, we're going to put the inflation dude in. We broke. That's just an expansion. I think it's time to see if we can improve our manpower. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The home island can provide 1,100 manpower, so that's great. Okay, so you guys chill out there. Looks like Kamai and Ayutthaya are in a war, which... Have fun, because we need to focus on Nippon. We've got 25 here, so let's put in a couple more cannon. In fact, let's split you in half. Alright, so we've got 2 cannon buildings, so let's build... We don't have manpower for 1 more. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to take our time, eat our manpower a bit, and build up to, say, 30. And we'll use that against Japan. Japan isn't building anymore. They're still at 25. Actually, they just built 3, so that might put them at 28. Yeah, that puts them at 28, because they see we're doing stuff. And we can't ally. The only problem is we can't ally Ming. That'd be great if we could just ally Ming and have them go, oh. Are you guys getting in a war? No. Okay. Asian arquebusiers are ready. Ah, there we are. Step cavalry. And I think... cannon, yeah. Okay. Let's do a quick time check. Oh, we're running a bit long here. Okie dokie. So Ming will like us a bit, give us some legitimacy back, or we get development cost reduction efficiency. So, you know what? Let's just do that. We'll take the legitimacy, fill us out at 100. Yep, we got Luan separatists now. On Palopo. On Mr. Palopo. Which, that's going to be a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix it that way. It sucks, because we just dumped a bunch of money out. But they're only 9, so that's what we're just going to have to do. Probably do the same thing here. You know what? Actually, you know what? Why don't we do that? That way we can pull the 7K. There we go. I should have done that a little bit ago. All right. So we're gonna recall everybody to the island here, and then, because I think we got 35 now when we grab these guys. Here, just for funsies. I don't think we can. We can put that, though, and then we don't need to worry about them anymore. Come on, Shang. Too bad you can't help us go to war with Japan, right? Alright, so that is where we're going to leave it. We've got our plans. We've got 35k troops. We're going to build a few more and then let our manpower go up. And then we're going to go after Japan. They're 32. So right now we've got the tech advantage, but they've got the manpower advantage. That is our plan. Might actually even use some of this money and throw a few mercs in. I wish we could ally Korea, but they're still too busy getting all pissy at us. I suppose we could ally Ainu, but that would do two things: Jack and all just left town. So I think that's where we're going to leave it here. That's something to look forward to, is going after Japan to grab at least this part. Grab Chikuzen and Higo out of them. If not Iwami, although they are building people, so super. Well, what we could do is, because another idea is to grab Ouchi and use that as another base. So we'll make that decision then. All right, well, I hope you have a very excellent rest of your day. And with that, class dismissed.